Hello everyone, I want to make a quick video outlining how you can do quick polling of your students within an online class in Teams. So there's various ways that you can create a Microsoft form and you can share it as an assignment. If it's a quiz or something with associated marks, you can just get the link to your form and paste it into the chat for students as well. You could add a form as a tab within your class team for kind of ongoing access and asynchronous access to it. But a nice option for quick polling is to do that right within the meeting chat and have questions embedded right there that actually are answerable for students right in the chat itself without having to navigate away to their browser or to a different tab. So I wanted to just show quickly how to do that. I'm here in my EdTech 101 afternoon class, and I'm going to actually add just a quick poll question right into our chat for my students to answer. So to do that, I have to go into my main class team page. I can't do this directly from the Teams meeting at the moment. That function is going to be coming out shortly for meetings scheduled within a class team. But currently, I'm just going to navigate back to my main Teams interface. And here is our afternoon class that I joined. But if I close that and go back to our class team here, you can see I've scheduled this class like most of you do as what we call a channel meeting. It takes place in this channel of my EdTech 101 class team. And that means then all of the meeting chat, the recordings, everything's accessible right in the team for my students, which is really nice because it's in the same place then as their files, their assignments, any announcements and messaging from the teacher. So to create this quick poll, what I'm going to do is actually reply to this meeting that's happening right now. I can actually write chat messages right from this main class page, and it will send to the students in the meeting, and vice versa. I could actually see all the chat messages that would be coming from the meeting in real time here. And if you go into this interface here, you can see that when I click reply, I have my regular composition, attach a file, things like that. But I also have some additional tabs that you don't see within the meeting interface. And one of them is the Microsoft Forms tab here. If you don't see that appear at the bottom, you may not have previously used this. And so you can just click on the three dots and you should see the Forms icon here. You can always search for it as well under Find an App and select it from that list. So I'll just show you what that looks like. If I was to click on that, it's going to pop up this dialog, and I can now ask a quick poll question. I could just say, are you feeling prepared for our upcoming assessment? Just use that. And Forms actually uses some kind of machine learning to look at the sentence structure and what the question might be, and gives you suggested options. In this case, maybe it is a yes/no question. So I can quickly click add all and it will add those three options for me. I'm going to delete the maybe option, just going to have students indicate yes or no. Are they feeling prepared? And that's it. I could also set this to have multiple answers if I wanted. I could add more options to this polling question as well. But in this case, I'm just going to do it as a multiple choice type question with these two options. I'm going to keep this so that students don't see the responses. And I don't want it to be anonymous. I want to be able to look at my students' answers and see who answered this afterwards, but they don't have to worry in terms of submitting their answers. No, none of their peers or classmates will see those responses. Only I as the teacher would see it. So I'm going to uncheck the share results automatically. And I'm going to keep anonymous responses anonymous unchecked as well. That way I can actually see the students who answered the question and what they said. So that looks good to me. I'm going to click save. I can see a little preview of my polling card. If I need to edit it, I can, but in this case, I'm ready to send it to the meeting chat. So I'll click send. And you'll see it will now be embedded right into the meeting chat. I can see it here within my class team. But even better is if I go back into the Teams meeting, like my students would be in, they will now see this little polling question. All they need to do is open up the conversation pane. They would see actually a notification here, if they didn't have it open, that there's a new message. But as soon as they open that, they will see there is a poll. It is not shared. The results are not shared with anyone, so they can safely submit this and know that their classmates are not going to see it. Now it is It's not anonymous, so they do know that their teacher will see what they said, but they can now submit their vote. So are you feeling prepared? In this case, I'll just demonstrate this as the teacher, but the student experience would be the same thing. They can click yes or no, click submit. I'll see here in the group, we'll see how many responses have been submitted, but that's it. Nobody sees what the percentage breakdown is of yes and no, things like that. So that's it. This will allow your students to quickly submit answers to a polling question. When I want to see the responses to these, I can do that after the class or even during the class from the Microsoft Forms homepage. So if I was to just open that up quickly here on my screen, again, Forms can be accessed right from office.com now. It will be one of the tabs along the left-hand side on our office.com homepage. So I can just go down to the Forms tab here. And these quick polls that you make will actually appear in this list. It will appear after I end the class here in this case. It'll take just a minute to synchronize. But once you've done that, you'll find that polling question here right in the most recent of your forms. And it'll have this little icon with a small little bar graph indicating that it was a quick poll created within your team. So that's it. Afterwards, you'll be able to go into that poll. You'll be able to view the responses and see which of your students answered yes or no to that polling question. So that's it. I just wanted to share that quick little tip. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know.